Never stop challenging yourself. The day you do, you're falling behind. Hey guys, what's up? So I forgot I was recording today and I didn't get my breakfast, but you've seen it a million times. It's just the same banana waffles, shit waffles as I call them. But here's lunch, also the same as usual. But today I have a leg workout. I may or may not be able to take you with me, depending if I can convince Des to come with me to torture herself as well for this next workout. But I am currently working on it. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to eat this food and then get some work done. Alright, so I somehow convinced Des to come along for this torture session. Just waiting for her to get here. So, yeah, get to bring you along on this leg day. My knee is still pretty pissed, but it's swelling like slightly less than it was the previous week. But we'll see how it goes after this leg day. I think leg day is what kind of really pisses it off, but I kind of timed it so that I have leg day today and then I have an off day tomorrow just to give it a little rest. It's hard because I have cardio every day, so it doesn't allow for my knee to have like a full day of rest. And I'm still surviving though. I thought about talking to my coach about the knee and maybe not having 7 full days of cardio, but taking down one day means that the rest of the day, the time goes up. So I'm not really sure which is better at this point. I almost feel like I'd rather have just the 35 minutes every day rather than bring it up to, whatever. I'm not doing math in my head because I'm incapable, but of whatever number it would be that I'd have to do for 6 days, something like that. So I think they're just both their own kind of evil. So I'm not touching anything there. I'm just seeing how it goes as is. Obviously, I will be icing a lot tonight, ibuprofen, all that stuff, just because my old man arthritis just is acting up. So the reason it's swelling most likely is just due to the fact that I have hardly any meniscus left. I had a high tibial osteotomy a couple years ago in 2019. Wow, damn. No, that's definitely more than a couple years ago. Time just flies. All right, so I had a high tibial osteotomy in 2019. Previously, I was having the swelling issue, and then the osteotomy took care of that. But, I didn't have any troubles last prep at all. The knee is always a little iffy, but it wasn't swelling, which is the hardest part. But now it's swelling again, so it just kind of tells me the arthritis is still progressing, unfortunately. I need a knee replacement, essentially, but I'm too young. So, I had my first surgery when I was in 8th grade, had another one because first one didn't work. Tried to repair the meniscus, but didn't work, so had to have a second one to have it taken out. Then I had another surgery like years and years later. I think that was in 2018, to have it cleaned out. That didn't do anything, so then I had the osteotomy, and here we are today, and on top of that I have the patella tendonitis, so it's just kind of a mess. Des is here. Leg day is now complete. Got the post-workout shake. Now I gotta set up some new clients, which I am accepting new clients. If you are interested in training with me ever, link is down below in the description. Fill out an application, see if we're a good fit, that sort of thing. Let's work together if you're looking for a coach. But yeah, I'm gonna tie up these loose ends and then, move on with the day with the same shit I eat every other day. Just kidding, I have one new meal that I will show you. I know, super exciting. The exciting things in a bodybuilder's life. So simple. Anyways, see you in a bit. Got the goods. It is dinner time. Asparagus, chicken, and rice. I've been kind of mixing up the asparagus with broccoli a few nights. I know, pretty darn exciting. Change is weird for me, right? I'm also watching the world news tonight, because that's what I do basically when I'm by myself, and because I don't have much else to watch. And then I also watch my neighbors. I'm just kidding, but I will have to say, so one of my favorite things to do, okay, maybe not favorite, but there's something comforting to me when, like, say I go to take the dogs out and I see other people's, like, TVs through their windows. One, I always wonder what they're watching. And then two, I like to leave my window open, and then I can, like, see that my neighbors are watching TV, and I kind of feel like we're watching TV together. I'm a huge introvert, so it's kind of like this, perfect mix of social together without them knowing. So there's no obligation to be social. You're like, we're close. We're like 50 feet away, watching possibly maybe the same thing. Am I weird for that? I'm probably weird for that. I also like to make up stories about what my neighbors do, even though I have no idea. So my guess over here is that this guy in this place, I feel like he's a manager, like a high up manager for Safeway. Reason being is he always comes home with like a Safeway bag. He smokes. A lot of people in like either food industry or retail tend to smoke. Oh yeah, his hours are a little weird, but he gets weekends off, I've noticed. Okay, this has reached stalker level, but I just create the story in my head that this guy is some sort of Safeway manager, and This is what you do when you get lonely, all right? I miss Des. She needs to come back. But it was, at least I got her to work out with me. So, I'm going to eat this now. Sorry for that really random story. Time for the final meal. And it's kind of a weird concoction, but I got tired of getting shitty fruit from the store. I just think it's like end of season. Things aren't as sweet. They're coming moldy. I'm wasting money. I'm not about it. So I have frozen blueberries and raspberries, 50 grams of blueberries, 70 grams of raspberries. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 3 minutes. When you microwave frozen fruit long enough, it kind of creates a nice little jam type of consistency. And it's sweet, and it's kind of spreadable. You can put it on things. So what I'm going to do, I've also got 1 serving of cream of rice here. And I'm going to microwave this as well. And then top it with the fruit. Then some almond butter. And a little bit of sugar-free syrup. So I'm going to get on that. And I will show you the final result. But just so we're clear, 3 minutes on the fruit. This, I feel like it's different every time. A couple minutes, stir. Minute, stir. Just don't let it explode. That always sucks. But yeah, I'll show you what I got. Okay, so now I gotta put it together. Oh my god, there are so many flies in here, and I'm gonna lose my mind. And every time I bring out the fly swatter, they disappear. It's like fucking magic. You just need a fly swatter, and then they'll disappear. So I just need to like sleep with this in my hand, apparently. I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyways, putting it together, right, okay. So, I'm gonna put my cream of rice in this bowl here. Hopefully you can see. Small kitchen, one man, it's all I am. So, if you can't see it, I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest. So I'm putting the cream of rice in this bowl here. And by the way, cream of rice is just ground up rice. There's no cream involved. I don't know why they call it cream of rice. I guess because it's kind of like cream of wheat. I put a little bit of the sugar-free syrup that I have. It's weighed out already. I just put a tad bit into the fruit. Just gives it a little bit more of a sweetness. So you can see here. And then I pour it onto my cream of rice. And then it's time for the almond butter. 32, perfect. So we'll top it off. Just like that. Goes here. And then a little drizzle of the syrup on top. And there you have it. Final product. Kind of weird, but not too bad. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish up my food and maybe hopefully find something more interesting to watch. But I will see you back when I see ya. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here and I'm gonna share another quote. It's just something that's been through my mind. So I saw this quote and I was just like, that's exactly kind of what I've been feeling. So the quote is, never stop challenging yourself. The day you do, you're falling behind. And that resonated with me because this whole week I've been thinking about how I've struggled a lot this year with both anxiety and depression. I mean, anxiety has been a lifelong struggle for me, and anxiety and depression, they kind of go hand in hand. But I've definitely had a lot of depression struggles this last year or so. And something that I have picked up through journaling and through starting this prep is that I noticed that the depression tends to hit harder or more frequently when I am not challenging myself. It's almost like this stuck feeling or bored feeling. And so now I'm just kind of thinking, whenever I'm playing it too safe, that tends to be when the depression starts to sink in. Whenever I stay stagnant for too long, that's when the depression starts to kind of seep in. So I'm thinking, maybe I'm not challenging myself enough. Maybe I need to do more of that. Maybe I need to take more risks. And there are definitely some risks that I might be taking here in the future. And it's been very scary, but then, you know, I'm remembering that in the end, risks always pay off. Challenges always help you grow, and they tend to make you get unstuck, even when they're hard, even when it's not a challenge that you wanted or expected. So I would say, if you're struggling with anxiety, depression, challenge yourself to challenge yourself a little bit more and push yourself out your comfort zone. See how it helps. I've just noticed that my mood has been so much better when I have these little challenges where it's kind of just trickles throughout the day or the week where I don't think I'm capable of something, but then I do it anyways and I achieve that. And it's really hard to not feel this sense of pride or joy or happiness when you accomplish something you didn't think you could do. It's like every time I step off of that cardio, off the treadmill, I feel this sense of pride, like, damn, okay, I did that again. One more day, one more thing to check off the list. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but we're gonna find out. And I'm gonna continue challenging myself. So yeah, that's all I'll say. Maybe challenge yourself a little bit more if you're feeling stuck. See how that goes for you. It doesn't have to be something huge, but yeah, it's a good little mood boost. So I'll just leave you with that, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you'll continue to follow me along on this journey. 10 weeks out, we're getting closer. So that's it, guys. Peace out. I'll see you next time.